Taylor, I hear we got movement on our missing gun.
Okay, you said his name before you even looked at him. Okay? Look at him. Ah, Detective Taylor. Like, you know this guy. Everybody in a police force, if they know each other at all, their reputation precedes them. You know a lot about him, he knows a lot about you.
Okay.
And if he doesn't, he's gonna find out. All right. And action.
Detective Taylor, I hear we got movement on our missing gun.
It was used in the Coney Island homicide a few hours ago.
Why don't you go ahead and sit down right away, because there's some reason it looks unnatural that you just stand there.
Okay.
Because you don't look strong when you do it. And just slide to the chair like, all right, let's talk.
All right.
Yeah, doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
There's no
sense.
reason for you to just stand there with your hand on the back of the chair.
Okay.
Okay? And action.
Detective Taylor, I hear we got movement on our missing gun.
Okay, but that time you didn't look at him the way you did before. Okay? So, in fact, come around this way, slide in this way. Like slide into the chair from this side.
From this side?
Yeah, because then you're closer to him. Okay?
Yeah.
So I hear we got movement on the missing gun. Like, tell me more. All right?
Got it.
And action.
Detective Taylor, I hear we got movement on our missing gun.
It was used in the Coney Island homicide a few hours ago. Suspect shot an innocent bystander.
But you didn't retrieve the gun.
Not yet.
Okay, you seem cheerful that. Why were you cheerful? You're not cheerful about that. You didn't retrieve the gun. Don't be happy, but you didn't retrieve the gun, motherfucker? Where's the fucking gun?
But you didn't retrieve the gun.
Okay. You know what I have to say?
Now you're
You're annoyed with him, okay? But you didn't retrieve the gun, okay? You know the gun was used, but where's the gun? It's always about the facts, and the fact is you always need a weapon to convict somebody, almost always. And if you don't have a weapon, it's really hard to get a conviction. Because you want fingerprints, because you want ballistics, you want all that shit, right?
Right.
So that's what you want, is the facts. He's not helping you. Okay, don't be happy. He's not helping you, all right? All right, one more time. Take your time. And you're tired too. Cops are always tired. They're never cheerful, unless it's a full-on comedy.
working them hours.
Yeah, you're tired, you're hungry. And action.
Detective Taylor, I hear you got movement on our missing gun.
It was used in the Coney Island homicide a few hours ago. Suspect shot an innocent bystander.
But you didn't retrieve the gun.
Not yet. But we know the gun is out there. And we know it was used outside the bar that night.
Now you're being too cheerful. We know the gun's out there. You're not cheerful about it. We know the gun's out there. It's a fact.
Okay.
Like, you're trying to sway him a little bit different way. We know the gun's out there. Like, don't be cheerful. There's nothing cheerful in this scene, okay?
Okay.
Nothing. But that entrance was much better, wasn't it, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Much better. Try it again. Good. Nothing cheerful. Remember, you're trying to protect your friend. You got another agenda. No smiling,
Okay.
okay? This is serious. Guns, kills, people dead, okay?
Right.
You're
And he's
tough
after your
cops.
partner.
Yeah, you're tough cops, all right? And action.
Detective Taylor, I hear you got movement on our missing gun.
It was used on the Coney Island homicide a few hours ago. Suspect shot an innocent bystander.
But you didn't retrieve the gun.
Not yet. But we know the gun is out there. We know it was used outside the bar that night. Is there any question that this was a good shoot?
You think I'm wasting my time?
I think you're focused on Sergeant Messer. I'm wondering who's whispering in your ear about him.
I approach my investigation the same way you do, Detective. I look at the evidence and facts. There's no grand conspiracy here.
And that's more of a throwaway. I approach it the same way. Like, come on, we all know how this works, okay? It's a toss away. I approach it the same way you do. You know there's no conspiracy here. What's going on? You know, this is two cops talking to each other, okay? Like, what the fuck's going on? You know, just tell me the truth. I'm tired. I want to go home. I want to see my wife. Pull your chair up a little closer. You're leaning over like a little kid because the chair's not far, not close enough. There you go. Okay. So take it from, you just sat down, movement on the gun, boom, okay?
It's my line?
Say, I heard you got movement on the gun, you don't have to enter that.
Here you have movement on our missing gun.
It was used in the Coney Island homicide a couple hours ago. Suspect shot an innocent bystander.
But you didn't retrieve the gun.
Not yet. But we know the gun was out there. We know that it was used outside the bar last night. Is there any question whether this was a good shoot?
I think I'm wasting my time.
I think you're focused on Sergeant Messer. And I'm wondering who's whispering in your ear about him.
Okay, that's what, I'm wondering, who's whispering, like, that's what you wanna know.
Mm.
Who is whispering, like, what? Who is this person? You gotta find out, because then you gotta go talk to them,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
All right, take it back to, is there any question that this was a good shoot?
Is there any question this was a good shoot?
You think I'm wasting my time?
I think you're focused on Sergeant Messer. And I'm wondering who's whispering in your ear about him.
I approach my investigation the same way you do, detective. I look at the evidence and facts. There's no grand conspiracy here.
I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs. But I would be, what's that line?
Can you give me the line?
But I'll be naive.
Okay, I got you. I'm not one of those cops that look down on internal affairs. But it would be naive of me to see the politics behind this investigation.
Okay, try that again, it's a little bit rumbly.
Okay.
Okay. You can look, you got the script in front of you too.
Right.
Look at it.
I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs.
Okay, and people can, I'm not one of those cops who's done internal affairs, because internal affairs exists.
Mm.
You have to deal with it, it's like taxes, okay? It's there, okay?
Okay.
So just tell them that, you know?
I'm not one of those guys who look down on internal affairs. But okay. I'm not one of those guys who look.
Okay, you glance, then you start talking.
Okay.
Take a moment, take a beat, absorb the line, think about it,
Gotcha.
and then speak. Don't rush, take your time, okay? And I think you really do look down on internal affairs. You're kind of lying here.
Mm.
It's not, it's a little lie, but you hate fucking internal affairs, all right? Everybody does.
I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs. But I'd be naive not to see the politics behind this investigation.
Should I ignore the part Sergeant Messer playing last night's incident?
Okay, that wasn't very natural. Should I ignore the part that the detective messenger did last night? Like what? Like, are you telling me I shouldn't pay any attention to that? What? Okay, you're calling him on it. Okay, take it from the internal affairs line again.
Okay. I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs. But it would be naive of me not to see the politics behind this investigation.
Should I ignore the part Sergeant Messer playing last night's incident?
No.
Okay, you're asking, should I ignore the fact that this guy played his last one? He's like, what? Like, that's, you're saying, are you kidding me?
Should I ignore?
Okay, like, you're surprised. Like, I'm not gonna ignore a fact like that. Okay, I don't care whether you believe in internal affairs or not, or you're supporting it. I don't give a shit. I'm supposed to ignore this? These are facts. It's always about facts with cops, okay? All right, take it from the same line.
I'm not one of those cops who looks down on internal affairs. But it would be naive of me not to see the politics behind this investigation.
Should I ignore the part Sergeant Messer playing last night's incident?
No. But you also shouldn't hang him out to dry.
You know him for a long time. What's your opinion?
Danny's a good cop.
I didn't always feel that way. subway shooting, Sergeant Messer was involved a few years back, where a cop got killed. Just want to highlight it in his personal file.
Just one highlight in his personal file means there's all kinds of shit in his personal file. Okay? Like, are you kidding me? He's not that good of a cop. Okay? He's gotten in all kinds of trouble. He's been involved in all kinds of shady things. That's why internal affairs is involved. Because something's a little shaky going on here, and you're trying to protect him.
Right.
Okay? Same spot, internal affairs.
I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs. But I'd be naive not to see the politics behind this investigation.
Should I ignore the part Sergeant Master playing in last night's incident?
No. But you also shouldn't hang him out to dry.
You know him a long time. What's your opinion?
Danny's a good cop.
It didn't always feel that way. Subway shooting, Sergeant Messer was involved a few years back. Just want to highlight his personal file. He had an interesting career.
It wasn't Danny.
Okay, what you're saying, interesting means shaky. He had an interesting career. Like, that's not a compliment. Okay?
Interesting career.
He had an interesting career. Like, he fucks up. That's what you're saying. Okay? Same spot again. It's much better. It's getting better every time. You guys feel it?
Yes.
Every time. Okay? Same spot.
I'm not one of those cops who look down on internal affairs. But I'd be naive not to see the politics behind this investigation.
Should I know the part Sergeant Master playing last night's incident?
No. But you also shouldn't hang him out to dry.
You know him for a long time. What's your opinion?
Danny's a good cop.
He didn't always feel that way. Subway shooting a few years back. Just want to highlight his personal file. He had an interesting career.
It wasn't Danny who fired his weapon last night.
I got 20 witnesses back at the bar that saw Sergeant Messer get into a fight with Pete Wood. No evidence of the victim's friends. No gun.
I told you I'd get you the gun.
If you want to help those cops and your friend, you gotta do better. You gotta put that gun in Pete Wheeler's hand.
Much better.
Yeah.
Wow, because you told him like it is at the end. You gotta put the gun in Pete Willis' hand, and you're like, fuck, you're right, I do. Fuck, I don't want to do it. Very good. There was so much more underneath the surface. Very good. Good. You feel the difference? I'm glad we're taping it because you'll see. Okay? All right. Good job.
Thank you.
I love cop stuff.